Welcome back to the action, wrestling fans. We are here at the Barre Elks Lodge in Barre, Vermont as Green Mountain Wrestling Shamrocks and Headlocks 2025 continues to roll on. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Green Mountain Wrestling YouTube page. If you haven't already, hit like and click subscribe. My name is Peter DeLonge. I'll be with you for the duration. Coming out of the ring right now, making her Green Mountain Wrestling debut in a singles competition, Jessie Nolan. She is a powerhouse. I have had the pleasure of calling her action in the great state of Vermont before, and she is a serious threat to anyone standing across the ring from her. Trained at the Limitless Wrestling Dojo, she's got an opportunity to leave a lasting impression on the fans here at Barre Elks Lodge. Her opponent tonight, also making her debut at Green Mountain Wrestling, the Warrior Goddess has arrived in Vermont. The one above all, coming out of my neck of the woods, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The first woman to graduate from Catch Point in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Trained under the tutelage of Drew Gulak, Wheeler Yuta, Tracy Williams, and so many others. Another powerhouse, which is why I'm so excited to see how this works out. Two serious powerhouses face to face, again looking to establish themselves as a serious player here in the Green Mountain Wrestling Women's Division. Before we get any further, let's kick it over to Tony Morse for the opening announcements.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is brought to you by CW Creative, a personalized local print, graphic, and web design service. CW Creative has everything you need to grow your business online or offline. CW Creative, an award-winning, women-owned, boutique creative agency. Yeah! Introducing first, in the corner to my right, from Camden, New Jersey, she is the mommy for the mommies, Zenith! And her opponent, from Strong, Maine, the Spitfire, Jessie Nolan! Your referee is Steve Nova.
Steve Nova officiating this matchup. But before we get going, we're going to make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partners for this matchup. None other than CW Creative, always helping us out with our fabulous flyers that you see around town. At the very least, thank you so much to CW Creative for sponsoring the action here at Green Mountain Wrestling and supporting independent wrestling in the great state of Vermont. CW Creative. And with the already rich and deep division here in Green Mountain Wrestling, with stars such as Delilah Hayden and Elle Valentine and Spike, Jessie Nolan and Zenith are looking to cement themselves as a serious competitor. Holy smokes, what a shot. The Spitfire sending a nasty forearm right across the chest of Zenith. Nolan now sends her across, off the ropes. Double axe handle takes her down. But right back up. Zenith is not staying down. She's taking that beating and popping right back up for more. It speaks to the resilience of her. However, Jessie Nolan wants to test the limits of that resilience. Pulls her back down. Now she's not done. Dropping a leg across the chest. Just vicious now. Not enough. Zenith kicking out, bringing that shoulder up. Nolan talking to herself there a little bit. Kind of, oh, hold on a second. Tripping attempt. Unsuccessful. Sets her off her guard now, however. Very impressive. The posterior becoming an offensive weapon here in the matchup. Reversal by Jessie Nolan. Up and over. Zenith gets a boot right to the midsection of Jessie Nolan. Big scoop slam showing her. Oh, standing moonsault. Goes for the cover now. You know, she wasn't so nice coming down to the ring, kind of pulling her hands back when people are trying to have, but she's definitely enjoying herself in that ring. And people are, you know, they're appreciating her athleticism. Even though she was kind of mean coming out. Maybe she just had a bad day. Who knows?
1, 2.
All right, maybe not. Maybe she's kind of a jerk. Choking Jessie Nolan across that middle rope.
Somebody over here boo me. And I think I who it is.
All right, I was totally wrong. I'll take the L on that one. She is not cool, man. Sending a couple chops across the solar plexus. Calls her shot. Big splash in the corner now. Looks like we're going to see another one. Showing off her physique once again. Big splash in the corner ×2. Gotta give it to her. She is jacked. But she's taking a little too much time. Yamming it up with the crowd. Coming in for a third. No! Jessie Nolan had enough time to recuperate. Picked her spot. Chose her moment well. Coming in with the spear. And Zenith paid for her hubris. Too much time. Yanking it up with the crowd. Turned around and took that vicious spear right to the midsection. Referee Steve Nova starting his count. Both women crawling over the ropes. Starting to make it back slowly up to their feet. Neither of these competitors want this matchup to end in a double countout, that's for sure. And meeting each other right in the middle. What a shot by Zenith. Nolan returns in tow. And holy smokes, Jessie Nolan not backing down. Across the chest, trying to cave in the sternum of Zenith here. Zenith's taking a beating. Nolan waiting for her to come back into the middle. Whatever she had planned, she stopped her in her tracks and sent her back to the corner. Establishing her dominance here is Jessie Nolan. Big clothesline. But Zenith pops right back up. But each time she gets back up, it's slower and slower. This time, almost didn't make it. Scoop Zenith up now. The warrior goddess being tossed around like a rag doll. Huge slam right in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover, has the leg, and no! Zenith able to get the shoulder up. The upper body strength on Zenith coming into play here. Able to get the shoulder up from underneath Jessie Nolan. And Nolan showed a little bit of frustration here. Zenith trying her best, sending some shots in the midsection. Not much effect, however. Misses wildly with that clothesline. Zenith picks her up once again, but can't quite hold her up there. Tries again and has her. Oh! Dumps her on her head with the bridge. Not enough. Impressive display of power, and the bridge looked nice, but it wasn't putting any weight over the shoulders of Jessie Nolan. She was able to get those shoulders up easily. Zenith picking her up now. Forearm right to the jaw. He's gonna try it again. Can't quite figure out how to pick her up again now, just goes for it. Has her over the shoulder. Nolan fighting her back onto her feet. Kick to the midsection now. Clubbing blow across the shoulder blades. Big leg drop across the back of the neck. Face first to the canvas. Rolls her over. Has the leg hooked. And that's it. An impressive win for the Spitfire, Jessie Nolan.
Here is your winner, Jessie Nolan!
The big victory in her big debut here in Green Mountain Wrestling. Both women gave it their all, but Nolan, the Spitfire, had the edge and pulls out the victory and gets to say that she got the win on her debut. And all as impressive as Zenith was, she can't say that. But I definitely want to see more of what these women have to offer. Hopefully it's not the last that we see of Jessie Nolan or Zenith. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got a huge main event lined up coming up tonight. A street fight between Johnny Pierce and the Mullet Man. Don't go anywhere. Green Mountain Wrestling has one more for you. Shamrocks and Headlocks 2025 continues on.